How are you all? I hope you all are great. You all are doing very well in your life. Everything is going good. That's nice. So, yeah, today we are here to study about synthetic fiber and plastics. As you can see on my screen that there is one PPT is there, and even though I have put one of the heading that is the synthetic fiber and plastics. Exactly. So what so I think by looking at my page you can easily assume that okay, today we are going to start this new chapter, that is the synthetic fiber and plastic, which is the first chapter of your for your chemistry syllabus. Exactly, students. So, okay, so first of all, I would like to introduce myself. So, my name is Arushi Sharma and I'll be your chemistry teacher. And yes, we'll start with our session as well, as it is the synthetic fiber and plastics. So, like students, by reading the chapter name, synthetic fiber and plastics, what do you think? Like, what comes in your mind that what would be synthetic fiber or plastic? Because if I am not wrong, plastic is that something that we all are aware of it. Exactly, as we can think this, that the plastic is one of those things that we are aware of it. We are using plastic in our daily life at a at large like at a larger rate. Exactly. But like if we talk about fibers, like synthetic fibers, so what it is? Okay, plastic तो हम सोच सकते हैं कि okay plastic bottles होंगी या something else. Exactly, so we can think about plastic in that way. But what you find out about synthetic fibers, like students, I think in your class 6 there was one chapter that is the fiber to fabric, that is the fiber to fabric. It was the chapter in your class 6. So do you remember something from that, like what you have read in your fiber to fabric, or do you come to know okay what is fibers, what is fabric? Have you ever have you any idea, do you remember what you have read in your last class in class 6? Okay, yeah, I can understand that it happens with everyone. Like it, you'll say, "Ma'am, we have read that chapter in class 6th, and now we are in class 8, so it's a long gap." Exactly. Okay, so no problem. What we'll do that we can revise this because this is your chapter 5, which relates with fibers. Okay, so I think it's very important to you to revise the fiber part also. Exactly. So yes, it's your chapter, and in today's class what we are going to cover, we are going to cover, first of all we are going to cover some introduction about fiber, that what is the fiber. Then we'll come to know types of fiber, that how many types of fibers are there. But student, like in your syllabus it is only about synthetic, so we'll study something about synthetic fiber only. Okay, so this is the today's topic, because it's not like that we can cover whole chapter in one go. So we are going to cover step by step so that you can understand easily. And yeah, see student, this chapter is somewhat which you can relate very much in with your daily life. When we come to know okay this is fibers and these are these types of fibers, then you will relate each and everything with your daily life. Even though if I talk about plastic, like plastic is somewhat which is very much trendy in like in nowadays. Exactly, there are so many things are going on over plastic, like we should not use plastic, but it's just like that we are very much dependent upon this plastic. Exactly. Okay, so start with a now we are starting with a lecture now. As I ask you this thing, like whenever we have done fiber to fabric in class 6th, so what we have studied about fibers, that we use fibers, and from that fibers, what we'll do, we convert them into fabrics and then we wear clothes. Exactly, students. Like if I ask you this thing, like in our daily life, in our daily life, we use fabrics. Exactly. Where do you observe fabrics, students? If I ask you that, where do you observe fabrics? It's like everywhere. The clothes which I'm wearing, even though the cushions cover the bed sheets, curtains, towels, clothes, and even though the we can say that the like saris or suits, everything like which which we are using to cover up self, or like curtains and everything which we are using, they all are made up of fabrics. So we can say that we look at the fibers in our daily fabrics in our daily life. For example, we can say it can be bed sheets, or it can be clothes which we are wearing. And see, student, it's not like that. Have you observed like each and every cloth is having same type of texture? You will find that some are soft in nature, some are somewhat hard in nature. Exactly, like if by wearing some clothes you feel itchiness, and there are some cotton clothes, there are some woolen clothes, depending upon the situations. Exactly, like saris are not always they, like saris are also having varieties, that some saris are having silkiness, some saris are having softness, even though some saris are somewhat uh, uh, what we say, that is the we are having some kind of saris which are having okay, well, that is the cotton saris or terracotta saris. So that's how we are having different fabrics. Like see, I have taken so many names right now, like terracotta, everything. So these all are the fibers. Now we come to know that whether they are synthetic one or the other type of the fibers. Okay, so I was telling you, like in our daily life, where we observe fabrics, like we observe fabrics, bed sheets are made up of fabrics, clothes are made up of fabrics, even the cushion covers, and like what else we can say, curtains. Exactly, so all these things are made up of fabrics. Fine. So this is the fabric fiber part one. Like now you'll ask that, ma'am, how we are getting fibers? So students, it's a very basic thing here, like how we can see this thing. Just a second. Yeah, I have to just scroll down it somewhat. Yeah. So like students, we get fiber and we convert it into fabric. So what are the fibers first of all? If I ask you that what is the fiber? Okay, so these are the topics which we are going to cover in today's class, like introduction to fiber, then types of fibers, and then synthetic fiber, because synthetic fiber is in your syllabus, its advantages and its limitations. You know what is limitations? Limitations is the another word for the disadvantages. I think you know, because I know my students are very sharp. Exactly. Yeah, so and the last one is types of synthetic. Now like as you can see that there we you can see these two type of pictures are there. So we can't say that the fibers which we are getting, they all are naturally made, or they we are getting naturally, or all of them are artificial. So we are having both. We are having natural, we are having artificial as well. It's not like that we are having only one. So first of all, the point come here is that what is the fiber, because starting with synthetic fiber, you should know what is the fiber here. So students, we can say that fibers are what? Fibers are thread-like structure. These are the thread-like structures. Okay, so when we are getting thread-like structures, so these thread-like structures first convert into yarn, and that yarn will convert into fabrics. Okay, and from that we got our clothes. So that is called as the fibers, that it is the thread-like structures. You can see, okay, I'll just draw for you. Uh, please ignore my drawing as well, it's just for your example. Okay, so like we are having thread like structure, these are the threads which we are having, and then these threads are bind with each other, like this is how they are binding with each other. And after this we are getting somewhat sheet kind of things of these fabrics, like this is kind of sheets which we are getting in this form. So this is the fiber part. Okay, that means the fiber is one, only the thread is thread, we are having only thread, and then threads are weaved with each other, then it converts into yarn. And when the whole sheet is formed from that yarn, that is called as the fabrics. So that is how we are, and from that fabrics our clothes are made, or curtains or bed sheets are formed. Okay, so this is called as the fiber. I hope you all understand now. And even though the same process was in your class 6, like in your classes there was a cultivation of cotton, if you remember that. Like cotton is one of that fiber which we got from cotton plants. So what is the cotton plants? What you'll say, that whether it will be a natural product or it will be a man-made product? Just think about it, that what you will say, that cotton which we are getting from cotton plants, so they are the natural products or these are the man-made products? What are those? Yeah, think about it, because it's not that much difficult, I can say.